All right, man, this is the second highest I've ever seen the current here. I'm really glad, actually, because I was starting to worry about this spot. It seemed like we would get these giant rains and then there'd be almost nothing coming into this pond. But it looks good. I think this is too much current for the jig, but I guess we'll see. Fish, fish, good fish, good fish, good fish, good fish. Oh my gosh. Stay on. That's a giant. Oh my gosh. Dude. He was swimming into the current too. Please don't jump. Please don't jump. Oh my God, how big is that one? Get out of that. Oh my God, that's a big fish. Or is he foul hooked? I can't tell. A little bit of both, I think. I think he's foul hooked. He's also probably maybe a 3-pounder. Come here, bud. Oh my God, come on. Yes! Turquoise patch on the head. Oh my gosh. Dude. I've been struggling at this spot this year. That's a post-spawn fish, but it's still really fat. Oh my God, I didn't bring my scale with me. I left it in the truck. How can I do that? That's not like me. That's a 3.5-pounder, guys. You're just gonna have to take my word for it. I'm not gonna go weigh this fish. That's a 3.5-pound bass, for sure. And it's a little bit skinny from post-spawn, but it's been feeding. Dude. Unfortunately, this is a roadside spot. Everybody here is going to see this, but nothing I can do about it. All right, well, 1 million people are going to see this fish, but ain't nothing I can do about it. The show. I'm not good at posing them when I'm lipping them right-handed for some reason. But I want you to see that turquoise patch on his head. Should say her head. Let's get her back before all these people start fishing my spot. It's a damn good fish here. This is one of the bigger ones I've ever got out of here. I know there's bigger though. There's definitely bigger. I had a kid tell me he caught a 7-pounder out of here one time. And normally I would call his bluff, but I have seen a bass in here that was probably 24 inches long, so he says he caught a 7-pounder. I'm pretty sure I saw a bass at least probably could go 7 pounds. There we go, man. That was a nice fish. Well, I hope the next spot's better than this one. I can't complain with a 3.5-pounder, but that's looking like that might have been the only fish over here, which, you know, this spot, I used to come here. And I know if you wear out a spot, eventually it's not going to be as good, but I didn't think it would be this bad already. This spot, I mean, not even that long ago, there's a fish. Little guy, little pond special. This spot, I want to say last year, I could come here and make, is that a bluegill? That is. Man, you know your spot's gone downhill when you're catching bluegill. Big old green sunfish right here. Giant green sunfish. For what it's worth, it is a giant green sunfish. Like a freaking 1/2-pounder. I've always thought these things would look cool in an aquarium. But yeah, I mean, last year you could come here and you could count on catching 20 fish in like 30 minutes. Fish. Stay on. Whoa! Another nice fish. Come here, bud. Little smaller. Once again, actually pretty a healthy fish. Pretty a healthy fish. Wow. I can't freaking talk today. That's what you get with 3 hours of sleep. Pretty a healthy fish. Wow. That's like some Joe Biden stuff right there. I'm not on my A game today. All right, that's probably a 1 3/4 pounds, almost 2 pounder. I'm gonna be on the low side. I'm on my guesstimations today while I don't have my scale. But at the next spot, I'll for sure bring my scale with me. Nice, that fish was way, way up there. Here we go. See this right here? Earthworm? That's one of the main reasons these fish swim upstream after a heavy rain. There's also crawfish and frogs and little bait fish coming through here, but earthworms is probably the main thing they're looking for. That bass tore my pig claw up something fierce. I've had these things last me an entire day of fishing before, 20 plus fish on a good jig bite. And then here we are today, it's one and done. It is what it is, but these are seriously the best jig trailers for longevity. I mean, I've seriously, like I said, I've had 20 plus fish on one bait before. It can be a little difficult to tell what's a fish and what's just current, but that was definitely a fish right there. Fish. You get good at it after a while though. See if we can get some size now. I mean, we already have technically the first fish of the day, but I wouldn't mind if every single fish was like that first one. How do we have you hooked, bud? Skin hooked in the roof of the mouth, but it frickin' stayed on. Little guy. All right, this gives me high hopes for the day, man, because when this spot's good, the next spot we're going to is usually money, so they go hand in hand. And when this spot's been tough for me, the next spot we're going to has been tough for me, so don't know why that is, but these two spots go hand in hand. Fish, good fish. Good fish. Stay on. Stay on. He's fighting weird. I feel his head shaking. Come on, bud. Come here, bud. Oh, man, good fish. Oh, come on, come on, come on. That is a jig fish right there. Oh, come here. Wow, why didn't I bring my scale? I'm an idiot. Oh my, oh, the hook just fell out. That's enough. That's 3 3/4 pounds right there. That's bigger than the last one. Oh wow, it's on today. It is on today. This one might be close to a 4-pounder. Like I said, that's the downside to this spot, is that everybody's going to see what you catch, but look at that fish. Look at that. That might be a 4-pounder. I don't know. Thanks for playing, bud. Perfect release. He went in right like that. There's a beautiful freaking sun poking through the clouds. Oh my God, look at this. I'm sending you guys a postcard right now. This is beautiful. See steam coming off the road, morning dew, heavy rain, clouds, blue sky, and sun, man. We got it all right now. Fish. Good fish. Good fish. Of course, it would be a day like today that I don't bring my freaking scale, and he's, oh my God, is he off or not? I felt that fish come off. So he must have had that bait deep in his mouth. It tore out and rehooked on the outer edge of his lip, maybe. I don't know. Oh man, that's a good fish. That bait is barely in his mouth too. Come here, bud. Come here, bud. That's probably the heaviest fish of the day right now. It's not as long as the other two. Wow. This fish has a bluegill down its throat right now. And it's still eating. That's hilarious to me. I'm gonna need the pliers. Otherwise I run the risk of hooking myself. There we go. Wow, talk about a fish that was never coming off. Look down this fish's throat. You know what that is? That's a bluegill tail. It's hard to see. Look at that fish. That was a giant bluegill. I'm willing to bet this one might be the heaviest of the day, but we'll never know because I'm an idiot. Well, another tripod fish. Let's get her done. You love to see a fish this fat. I mean, it's just busting out of its asshole right now. Beautiful. Fought very hard. Thankfully the traffic's starting to die down now, so fewer and fewer people are seeing what I've caught, but we got here during that morning rush. All right, big girl, thank you. Bluegill swim bait fish, man. We've caught a fish on everything we brought today. Fish, fish, no way. I just said, I thought we got them all. Little guy, okay. Okay, if you're gonna lose fish, and you are gonna lose fish if you fish, fishermen know that fishermen lose fish. If you're gonna lose them, they might as well be dinks like that. In fact, that guy, honestly, shouldn't even be hanging out right here. He's food for the bass that we've caught today. All right, I'm seeing something swimming around in that tunnel there. I'm going to be real quiet because the voice echoes in there really badly. But it's a very shallow tunnel, so a lot of times the fish are swimming up there. And you can borderline see their back out of the water, so they give themselves away. There's a big spider right there to my left. There's a fish. Told you, I knew I was seeing him in here. Little guy. It's probably worth mentioning after a heavy rain that you could get a sand bass in here because this creek has them. They've already done their run for the year though. All right, well I hope there's some bigger ones than this, but because I don't think this was the guy I was seeing swimming. There you go, bud. Well, that little dink might have been the fish that I was seeing. I don't think it was. There's a fish. A little better one. Ever so slightly. Let's get out of this tunnel. It's hurting my back. Plus, I don't like having to whisper. That's not my style. I'm a loudmouth. Oh, this fish is quite a bit better. He's a small fish, but the other guy was a baby. He's trying to break my spinnerbait. This guy might go a pound. Let him go over here. This is where I like to let them go so that they don't spook all the fish. And they can just as easily swim back out here too, and it's probably 2 feet deep. It's a good spot to do it. There's a snake right there, a little baby. That actually does look like a baby cottonmouth there. Little baby guy. Okay. Oh, fish! As soon as the bait hit the water. Decent fish. Decent fish. Don't jump, Butter. You'll be in the tree. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't think he was that big. That might be the biggest fish of the day. And we actually got our scale this time. So that's good. Wow. Strong fish, man. Stay on. Come here, bud. Yes, and he's freaking fat and healthy. That's not the biggest fish of the day, I don't think. But it's going to be officially the biggest fish of the day because we got our freaking scale this time. But we for sure caught fish at the other pond 1/2 pound bigger than this, so add 1/2 pound to whatever this guy is and that's our biggest on the day. What is this, the 4th or 5th tripod fish of the day? I've lost count. It's going to be at least the 4th. You sick of this yet? Because I'm not. Let's see. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. 2 pounds, 8 ounces, 2.5 pounds. So we for sure caught a bass, at least, I want to say 3 1/4 at the other pond. 2.5 pounder. We for sure caught bigger ones at the other pond. At least 2 fish were bigger than this. But it's a nice fish, man. You won't hear me complain about a 2.5 pounder ever. 2.5 pounds, really 2+ pounds is where a bass really starts getting to be a nice sized fish. They fight hard at that weight. Anything bigger than 2.5 pounds is a bonus. A bonus.
Dr. Ivo, in light of the success of the device, it is Japanese custom that I receive a bonus. Bonus!
There you go. There's a fish. Good fish. Good fish. Seeing swirls, man, that's always a good sign. Pack down that drag a little bit. I don't know if he's a giant, but he's a good fish, man. He's gonna be another 2 to 3 pounder. Whoa, he's way over here now. I gotta get him out of those cattails. Come on. Nice freaking fish, dude. Get out of there. Oh my God. Biggest fish of the day, I think. Stay on, he's hooked well. Come here, bud. Come here, bud. Oh, wow. That's a 4 pounder right there. See what I mean? Sometimes it's worth to move down a little bit and just so you can cast to some areas that you weren't quite able to reach. Oh, man. Dude, it's like these fish haven't spawned yet, but I think they have. There's no way they haven't. It's a pond, man. It's a pond. And that fish has a bloody tail. Let's see. What's today? It's May 2nd. There's no way these fish haven't spawned. And it's freaking May 2nd. No way. That's what's good about these floods that we get after the fish have spawned. They really get to recuperate. Look at that. 3 pounds, 10 ounces. High threes, I knew it. 3 pounds, 10 ounces. That's the biggest fish of the day in terms of weight. I don't know if it's the longest, but it's really fat and fought really, really hard. I like it, man. What a day. This has got to be like the 6th freaking fish that we tripoded today. And you know, I don't tripod dinks. Oh, it's kind of a tough spot for the tripod. It's really overgrown. Look at that. Almost a 4 pounder. About a 1/4 pound away. If this fish was like a 1/2 inch longer, we'd be there. Big old bug eyes on this fish. This fish couldn't be fatter, man. Pre-spawn, post-spawn, I don't care. If this is a post-spawn fish, that's crazy. Good, her biting me. Nice fish, man. Probably gonna be our thumbnail guy or girl. All right, nice sandy beach right here to let her go. Thanks for playing, big girl. Look at that. There she goes. There you go. All right, I gotta try one more. Whoa. Whoa. That fish got it. No way. No way, no way, no way, no way. Oh my God. Oh man, and why did that one have to be skinny, dude? Look how long that fish is. That's a freaking 5 pounder if it was filled out. Dude, I don't even know if I'm gonna tripod that one. Thank you. That fish chased my bait and missed it, and I dropped the bait and it came back and got it. Yeah. Yeah, it's a huge one. It's like 2 feet long. That was insane, dude. Talk about a fish that wanted that damn bait. That fish is so long. He's skinny though, man. You know my policy with skinny fish. Dude, this is for sure a 4.5 pounder if he's as fat as the other ones we got today. You had to know, man, that if we caught a real long one, it was probably going to be skinny today. Why? Why you got to do me like that, man? Dude, whatever. That was amazing. I love the way that that fish came up and crushed that bait. And we had an audience for it, so here you go, bud. Freaking fish is 22 inches long and probably weighed 3 pounds. I want to really make at least one. There's a fish. Oh my God, another good one. Oh my God. Oh my God. Dude. That's the biggest fish of the day now. Oh, don't tell me that's 3 pounds, 10 ounces. Don't tell me that's the exact same damn fish, because it sure looks like it. Can't lie. It looks like a damn clone. If it's not, if that's not the exact same fish, it's a damn clone. It's got bug eyes. Are you kidding me? That's the exact same fish. 3 pounds, 10 ounces again. And I can actually prove it too. I see the other hook wound in its mouth. Wow, what an amped up fish, dude. Okay, so I hooked it earlier right there. You can see the hole in its mouth right there. And now there's a hole in its mouth right here. How crazy. That is a stupid fish, man. Aggressive though. I think it's the same fish. I mean, you never can be too sure. Come on, Bertha. I couldn't have given her a better release. She just took her time with it. She's tired now. I cannot believe that just happened. That's the same damn fish. Weighed the same to the ounce. Had 2 freaking holes in its mouth. That's the same fish. Yo! Don't be 3 pounds, 10 ounces. Come on. Be bigger or smaller, but don't be the same fish. Oh yeah, he's a lot smaller. Dude, it's freaking stacked. Oh my God. I may have actually tied the amount of fish that I caught at the first spot now. I didn't know that was possible. Another long, skinny one, probably a male. Something tried to eat this guy. That something is usually an otter or, see that? Snapping turtle maybe. Alright, bud. Damn, dude. Like, I've made so many casts. It must just be a fish highway right now. Because you would think that fish wouldn't have seen my jig 10 times and bit on the 10th freaking cast. There's a bite. He dropped it too, man. Come on. Yo, come on, hold it. Oh, I got him. Oh my God. Dude, oh, unless he's wrapped in a ton of shit, that is absolutely huge. That is, oh my God, is he wrapped in shit? He's got to be wrapped in shit or this is a 10 pounder. Yeah, he's wrapped in a ton of shit. He's not that big. Oh my God. Come here, bud. I'm gonna break my freaking rod trying to get this fish back. Let's let him down and see if he'll swim out of all that. It's like not even a 2 pounder. Fuck. I might lose the fish and my jig. Wouldn't that be a doozy? Okay. This fish was gonna come off, he would have already. That's actually a pretty good fish. Bigger than I thought. Poor guy's mouth is absolutely wrecked. His jaw's still intact though, he'll recover, but his, you know, instead of having a little hole, he's got a giant hole. Dude, when I set the hook on that guy, I thought he was 10 pounds because he was wrapped in so much shit. I can't believe I actually landed that fish. Yo! Fish. He ate it at the surface. What is with these fish today eating jigs at the surface? These fish don't know what they're doing, man. Oh, dude, he's like fucking dead. Why are you dead? Stomach's concave. Concavity. Need to fill that cavity, dude. Come on. Post-spawn, whatever. Give them a pass. They can be skinny right now. It makes sense. Dude, those cottonwood trees, they're easily 80 footers. Look at this. Those are 80 footers for sure. Got it. It was small. I thought as much. All right, man. That's my first fish out of here in 2 years. You can see where he's bumped his head there on the rocks. There's much bigger ones than that in here. All right, man, I'm back home now. As you can probably see, sky's gray again, so it actually is supposed to rain again tonight. That would be super awesome if we can do this all over again tomorrow, because we slayed them today. I sure hope that's the case. If not, it is supposed to rain Sunday. It's been raining like every couple days. I love it. I hope we can do this again. I've been struggling to get up that early. I've been trying. You know, it rains at like 4 in the morning. I want to go fishing at like 5 or 6 in the morning. It's really hard to get up that early, especially when you go to bed at 2 in the morning like I do. I suck at sleeping. I've got really bad insomnia, but I think for sure if it rains overnight tonight, we can get up again tomorrow. I can usually do it 2 days in a row. If I do it once, like say I do it on a Monday, I can usually keep doing it like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. What's really hard for me is to like go a month without getting up super early and then like just all of a sudden do it on a whim. That's hard for me to do, but I can keep a schedule. So if it does rain overnight tonight, I'm gonna do this again tomorrow. Thanks for watching, everybody.